today we're waiting on the sink and countertops and fridge to get installed, so about 2 weeks.
Neat.
Because we gotta get the stove first.
Yeah.
Because they want to make the stove flush with the wall.
Is it a gas range or
It's glass.
top?
Yeah, glass top. But they wanted to make it flush with the wall.
Mhm.
So they
Sure.
were waiting to do the electronics
Sure.
until we got the stove, and so that was today.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's
Very
pretty
exciting.
So it'll be end of this month.
Very cool.
That's working.
I
All
got it on
right.
My iPad, babe.
What's our question of the day?
On my iPad.
And welcome back.
Question of the day.
Question of the day.
Clap.
What are your thoughts about the new Pokemon? See it.
Oh yeah,
What was the
And
Pokemon champion.
What was the new announcement?
it's a
The
new game.
games.
Oh,
There are new
I mean they
Pokemon
announced them a
games.
while ago, didn't they?
They announced it, but gave us no information for a whole year.
Yeah, what
and finally
the-
actually gave us a trailer.
Yeah, but the trailer came out.
They
what,
did the,
a week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
but we then.
But we haven't played.
That's a good point.
And then what the starters are?
Chikorita.
Tefig, and
Tepig and
Oshawott?
No.
Totodile.
Crocodile.
Totodile.
Totodile.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce first crap, especially names.
Yeah, why is the pig there?
You mean
Tepig?
my favorite original starter?
Is your favorite?
Yep.
He's okay.
That pig's cute. I
He's
wouldn't
okay.
say he's my
I'm
favorite.
a-
from-
Listen, I'm a Snivy fan.
That's
yeah, I'm a Snivy fan too, but I'm also a grass starter fan. So I like Chikorita actually a lot.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think Chikorita's cute.
I have no ill will towards Chikorita. I'm not a big Gen 2 fan in general.
I like cute
in general?
Pokemon.
In general,
Jen,
yes.
get it?
Ah.
Bad pun?
I like
Nah.
cute Pokemon.
That's fair.
Same.
Totodile.
I like the
better.
ones that are
He's
used in
cuter.
Pokemon.
Totodile's cuter.
Why have Pokemon if they're
Totodile's
not?
really cute too.
Why have
Actually,
Pokemon
all
that
three,
win? That's
all
what
three
I
are
said.
really cute. I think I'm happy because all three are really cute. Totodile's really
Yes.
cute, Tepig's really cute, and Chikorita's really
Now
Wasn't
cute.
what about the final
originally-
evolutions that you'll be using for like the remainder of the game?
Or you could just not.
I
Mm.
don't like Chikoritas. I
I
don't
don't-
remember.
Honestly, I don't really like any of those three's final evolutions.
Yeah, not even Croconaw, really.
He
Mm,
looks too mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks
You
cool,
mean for alligators?
but it's not cute. That's the problem. See, that's the problem with the starters. None of their final evolutions are cute.
Exactly.
It's not even Meganium.
Which one's that one?
I'll pull it up.
Pull it up. 'Cause I don't know.
Meganium is
I can't
pretty
picture it
cool.
in my head.
It's like it's almost like a brontosaurus with a big flower neck.
Oh, the Chikorita
Yeah.
final evolution.
I do not like Chikorita's final.
It's not very cute.
I think
This
it
big
just
guy,
looks like
that's the definition of-
you just like scaled up Chikorita. I don't like it.
Chikorita's cute.
Chikorita's okay.
Neopterygium, right?
Yeah.
made a
I have no
hero
strong
for
opinions for
version.
Chikorita.
Humanoid.
Yeah. Totodile's
Say
cuter.
The name is Paris.
Totodile's cuter.
Totodile can be cuter, but Chikorita's still cute.
Cuter. Chikorita's fine.
You won't say okay. You won't say Chikorita's
Actually,
cute.
what question? What's your favorite Pokemon starter?
Yeah,
I think that's a better question.
I like that question.
Alright, when I first started, my first game was Black and White, and I chose Tepig as my first, so it was my favorite.
There's so many.
Until Sun and Moon came out, and then I saw that cute little adorable basketball owl,
Oh,
Rowlet,
yeah.
and
So cute.
then he evolved to Decidueye, and I promptly
Decidueye.
renamed him the Green Air Owl. And
He
I'm
was
an
cuter when he was a orb. I named him
They are.
Borb
orb.
because he's a Borb.
So now Rowlet's my favorite starter, and
Cute.
Pokemon of all time.
Cute.
Rowlet's
My first starter was Chespin. He's very adorable and cute. I like him. I like all the starters. I think all of them are really cute. But Bulbasaur will always have my heart, no matter
Bulbasaur's
what.
number one.
Bulbasaur is just, and nobody can get mad at you. Like
That's a good choice.
it's
It's
Bulbasaur.
an original.
Yeah, see, for a while I probably would have said Turtwig because that was the first Pokemon game I played. Was Diamond and Platinum, but or Diamond and Pearl. I didn't play Pearl though. I played Platinum. But I do think Bulbasaur is still my favorite. Like now, in hindsight, he's just really cute. Turtwig is still really cute though.
Oshawott is also very cute.
I think all
He's
of them are.
also
All the
basically-
starters are cute.
Yes.
There's no not cute starter so far as I'm aware.
I like Decidueye and Samurott.
Squirtle. Or the Weed
Very
Cat.
cute.
I like
Weed cat.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Sprigatito.
Yeah,
That one's really cute
Oh my
too.
God.
I love
Okay,
Sprigatito.
That one's just a
cat.
green
Like
cat.
Gen 8 and Gen 9 are like the worst starters that they have produced.
Oh, I didn't play the games. I just think Weed Cat is cute.
White Cocoa line with skeleton toe
Okay.
is the only
I'm
good one.
See,
Yeah,
you're saying
Flake
I don't know
Coco's
who
so
the hell
cute.
Frick.
That's the
He's
little
a
like
little
pepper,
crocodile.
pepper
But
dino.
no brains.
I thought it was an apple.
He's a pepper.
He's a pepper?
Yeah.
I thought he was an
Yeah.
apple.
No, he's a pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's white cocoa.
Flake
Okay.
Cocoa. Yeah.
I got you.
He's spicy.
No.
He's
I
spicy.
remember him. I just assumed he was an apple.
We
Isn't
call
he
him no
cute?
brains.
Yeah, what does he have a craft single on his chest?
Why not?
Um,
He got hunky.
yeah.
Hungry.
He's a hunky baby. He's so cute.
We call him no brains.
My favorite Pokemon is Charmander from the series.
Ooh.
That is
I
fun.
like he was the
Sure.
sweetest,
He
and
is
then
the
he immediately
activates.
turned into grumpy teenager, which makes me very sad. I feel like it wasn't consistent with the character.
character assassination, not my Charmander.
And then Charizard is equally sassy for another like 2 seasons. But anyways, but with that, so the question was, what do you think about the new Pokemon releases?
Or favorite starter.
Favorite start or favorite starter? Okay, not sourdough. That's different. That's different. Cool. All right.
I feel like Giblet could be a Pokemon.
I feel like
What
Giblet
starter would
has them. I
Giblet
feel
pick?
like at this point you guys are starting to accumulate Pokemon.
Oh, but yeah.
I got Bellsprout.
Yeah. So
That is true.
Serena, Bellsprout. Yeah.
Serena.
So
I was gonna say Oz doesn't have any Pokemon, but I did
Olivia.
start with Olivia.
You had a starter.
Yeah.
So you made it to the Radiant Citadel. You docked. You tested out some ways the ship might travel faster, causing Groth Arbog to want to experiment a little bit with that. You also went to basically get paid from one of your speakers for the ancestors, the one who originally gave you the job. When you arrived, there was something a little bit off. And in the
Perfectly normal.
process, you're not 100% sure what happened, but chairs tried to grapple you guys. There was a series of mind conversations going on, some psychic conversations. You guys waited for the speaker to return with money or something. I'm trying to remember what was in the other room that he went to get.
He just said
The
he
contract.
Contract.
Oh, the
A
contract.
copy of the
Confirm the
contract.
You
contract, yeah.
resurrected someone.
And
I
then
resurrected
real
the
speaker.
actual speaker.
when he didn't come back, you opened the door to see that there was a room full of with a dead body and blood everywhere, basically. But you did use your amazing powers of raise dead.
Resurrection.
Was it resurrection? Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah, Raised Dead is
It
different.
could have been 100 years old. That's right.
Raised Dead is that would be something like Oz would do.
Is it a year old? Is that what
No,
it
Raised
is?
Dead is a
Year, I
spell.
think.
Does it go? We said
I
this
have it
last
right
time. I
here.
can't remember what it is.
No
So
more
the
than a
sequence.
century.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
That's
resur-
resurrection, and then
of True.
Revivify
Yes.
is
It's 60
within.
seconds.
Yeah.
66, same thing.
Yeah. So, with that, the speaker had come back to life after you guys had sent guards off, I think, to go find whoever ran off, and they were well convinced to do that. And then, what else am I missing? What was the last thing you got?
I got some kind of magic coin.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it gave me thaumaturgy.
I had some other stuff that was magic that I didn't.
Yeah.
I got a magic pen
I have 2 rocks.
Oh, that's
that I can.
I got
I
Yeah.
saved a person.
I'll look at the rocks later.
So now that the speaker's back, I think you guys were going to start engaging there,
Yes.
knowing that there was someone else who ran off. But
Not our problem.
Yeah, is the speaker like back up and awake and conscious and stuff? or-
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's where we
so
ended.
alive.
Alive.
And, what are you doing here?
Saving you, evidently.
We expect compensation. for-
I recognize you. Haven't seen. You've been gone for weeks.
Oh yeah, that
weeks.
yeah.
I have no sense of
Well, I
time
don't
here.
think we keep track of time, but yes, we've come to turn in our contract and found the devil had taken your place.
Is that the one that he appeared as if It was one of my normal servants. And I knew that was a thing, but really? Well, what happened to little Mickey? My servant he replaced. He came in as
Dead, I assume.
I think he ran. Is that the kid that was from before?
Well, the
that
kid
we
that
would know.
seen
No, we
Mickey.
saw somebody open the
We
door.
saw a kid, but
Yeah.
that might have been the devil though.
what did the kid look like?
yay high.
Why were you
Helper?
employing a child?
You know, like it's respective age.
We all employ children.
I'm
Lord.
a little over the hill, if you will, for some, but general household steward
Exactly.
work. Cleans
Obviously,
the
you
wash
want to know.
basins and
No, I'm not.
moves furniture, sorts books, runs errands. If I can't find a dragonborn child to do it,
Yeah, free childhood.
Yes, of course. I don't see what the problem you have with this.
I didn't necessarily have a problem. No.
Have we seen this kid?
you guys saw a kid when you first opened the door.
Because that's the one that
You
ran
best
away.
assume the kid, little Mickey, you said?
Yeah, Nicky Elano. He's a couple blocks. His mother lives a couple blocks down, but did you see? Is he all right?
It's best to assume he's dead.
Can we check?
I
Give
mean,
this man shock.
We
Why
can
it's-
check later.
I mean, I know I'm in an important position. I sent you because there was another death, and
Oh, yes,
this is getting out of hand. Did you come up with any? Well, first, do you have any way of finding out if Mickey Lano is okay?
Do we?
we can investigate, but that would just be going out and asking questions, I guess.
All right, I'll
Perhaps you get the guards to do that. Seems more like a guard.
okay,
Well, hold
I'll
on.
work on that. What did you have any information? Perhaps it is relevant here.
Well,
This is
first
all I
I'd like
have.
to discuss the terms of our contract. Now that we obviously saved your life,
Those are just the ones
I
I know.
believe
These are the ones I chose for today. These
a
are the ones I
higher
have
payment is deserved.
prepared.
Don't you have plenty of money, right?
No,
Can't one of us just go
Roman's
down
like,
and check out?
Yeah, we can go.
give me you a death
Listen,
stare
we can go and
somehow.
It's down the
investigate.
street.
Yeah.
But I guess we can sort things out here. If he's dead, he's dead. If he's alive,
Yeah.
hopefully he's okay.
Yeah. Well,
You
we'll
don't think
sort
he would
things
have
out.
done something and left him somewhere or anything, right?
Perhaps
No,
my
I have no idea.
companions
Doubles.
can go search for them while we discuss contract terms.
Sure. Might as well.
If that's all right with you.
There's somebody
Sure.
saved
It's he lives
Immediately get killed again.
I know. I'm
Four-
like,
Would be funny.
4 houses down on the right.
Four vessels down on the.
It's there's a small sunflower on as a crest on the door.
Okay.
Well, I assume
sunflower crest.
the four of you got that.
Sure.
Unless anyone else wishes to stay for negotiations.
No.
No.
It's all terribly boring.
I'm
Just
sure
don't let
it
him
is.
die again.
I'm very thankful.
I'll make sure he stays. Oh,
That
we should,
was traumatic.
is he's still like drenched with blood, right?
Yeah.
Or did it like the blood just go like
Thank you.
back into him?
You what?
Did the blood like go back into him?
No.
It's just all over.
He
Okay, so-
healed, but it did not
created
like
new
su-
blood.
it wasn't a Malfoy
New blood.
some sanctum thing.
Perhaps you go get your stuff cleaned up, speaker, and do fresh set of clothes, perhaps a warm shower will do you well. Actually, in the meantime, then we can all go investigate.
Well, no,
your-
we should leave somebody with him. Just
Okay,
in
I'll
case.
stay with you. Speaker.
I ain't resurrecting this dude twice.
But after that, then we can discuss our new contract.
So you're gonna help me bathe?
I'm not helping you. Good God.
You said you were gonna stay with me. I didn't
I'm
know what
staying
you.
with you.
I
You can
could.
bathe
I'm
yourself.
just trying to make. I know I
Perhaps you have
could.
another servant that can bathe you. It's not going to be me, I can assure you.
Just okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood what you were asking me to do. But yes, I would like to.
This guy seems kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's
so
just
much
it's
money
been
on
traumatic.
He just died.
I've died. I'm not as clueless as he is.
You didn't die and come back.
I mean, he indeed did. Actually.
he did kind of come back.
He actually came back worse.
I
Yeah.
came back better. Excuse you.
Sorry.
I don't change anymore. I'll live all of you.
Perhaps the person who
what you
did the
think.
magic for you is more powerful then. Maybe it didn't affect you the same way. I'm very disconcerted by all of this and just trying to do the right thing and figure out why someone would kill a speaker.
Yes, we.
Much less now me in the crosshairs.
Again, you go get yourself cleaned up, speaker, and my companions will go investigate to see if your servant is still alive. Your servant boy.
What's his name? Michael?
Mickey.
Little Mickey or Mickey Eliano.
Okay. Little Mickey.
Mickey Eliano? I cannot say it. It's Mickey. Mickey Eliano.
Iliano. Is that one word or two?
It's one.
One word. Okay, Mickey
He's
Iliano.
a
I mean,
tabloid.
Little Mickey is 2 words. It's not Little Mickey,
Little Mickey.
just to be clear.
All right.
It's a little rapper.
Lil Mick.
I'll be back.
I'll walk.
I'll go back here, but you said it's safe.
Yes.
Ish.
Let me go have a
How-
peek.
How will I know if you're you and not the whatever that creature was comes back?
Oh, you'll know.
Perhaps we have a
I
code
got
word.
some magic.
How about?
Yeah, maybe me.
I mean, I can just.
Or
I was gonna say, I have blind sight. I can just tell what he
Well,
looks
yeah,
like.
but you guys are leaving.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I
Yeah.
get back.
Code word. How
I
about?
will cast Wary's telepathic bond, forming a telepathic link between up to 8 willing creatures of my choice. Psychically linking all creatures to all the others for the duration. They can communicate telepathically, whether or not they have a common language. It can extend over any distance, so it cannot extend to other planes of existence.
Yes.
Okay, so
we
you
can
guys
all
all now have an
communicate.
officially psychic bond.
Yeah. How long
So-
does it last? Like an
1
hour? Okay.
Neat.
So
This will last for 1 hour.
and what's the casting time on it?
1 action.
Okay. Wow. All
It's a
right.
level 5 spell.
Okay. Cool. You hear in your minds, hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
That's disconcerting.
You'll get used to it in time.
Fair warning, I tend to sing in the shower.
Well, you can
Please
turn it off.
refrain.
You don't have to.
I'll,
Sing out loud
constantly
and
be
not in your head.
communicating.
Yes.
I will certainly try.
Thank you.
Is there any sort of wisdom saving throw?
We're just gonna have a
gives
disco
for-
girl.
All right, he rolls. Okay, so just
I
took
say,
me a
what do you
moment.
think he sings? And
He sings disco girl.
that's it? Just
From
over and
Gravity
over?
Falls. That song. Just over and over again.
Okay, so, all right, so you leave him to go bathe in, yeah.
And we're gonna go investigate Mickey Iliano.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll.
Real quick, actually, real quick, how did you secure the room?
I'm just like looking around to make sure there's nothing else bad. I'm gonna lock the windows, lock the doors, and I'll. Is it like a separate bathroom to his bedroom,
An ensuite.
or is it just like there's a bath in the bedroom?
It's kind of there's a bath in the bedroom.
Okay, I'll stand
Not an
outside the door.
Okay.
Then.
In the room, like in the little foyer, middle room area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So maybe I'll case the joint, but
Snoop.
I think you guys investigated fairly
Yeah.
thoroughly.
Yeah.
Yep,
Like
we
you
did.
found his secret compartments and things.
oh yeah, I found his diary.
I mean, if you wanted to spend a little more time looking through that too, you might find more information.
Sure, yeah, I'll look through that. Well,
Remind me
Well,
what I told you about it already.
oh god, I'm trying to remember. It was something about like the deaths and murders of other speakers, that kind of thing, and just like just keeping track of like which speakers are still alive and not, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, and since you were looking specifically for that. Yeah. Okay. Do an investigation check if you're gonna flip through it a little more. Meanwhile, the rest of you are heading downstairs and checking
The
4
house.
houses down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You get to the house with the sunflowery situation.
Sunflowers.
Or that's what it said, right?
Yes.
Flowers, yeah.
Sunflower crest on the
Sunflower crest.
door.
I didn't write it down. I just said it. You're not getting a response as you knock on the door.
I'm not.
No one's coming to the door.
Is there a way I can get behind the house?
I was gonna say I could, if I went, I could pick the lock.
But you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Make
Wizard,
an
unlock the
investigation
door.
check
The wizard's scrolling.
as you try and look for a way
Wizard.
around.
Wizard.
Oh yeah, you're a
Sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Close enough. Same thing. Open the
They're
door.
like
Is it different?
they're pretty close together,
Not
almost
materially.
almost like brownstones in
Unlock
New
the
York and
door.
stuff. And so it's hard. Like if there is space, you're not sure if your armor's gonna fit. There might be bushes or things that seem to be blocking the way. So at
have
first,
knock,
it's
right?
hard to find a way around.
You have knock, right?
Investigation.
Need a giblet.
You don't have knock?
I don't have knock. Why would I get knock?
Is
You're a
there
wizard.
open
I'm a
window?
sorcerer.
Close enough.
Make a
anything.
perception or investigation check. And which one is it?
Why would I know how to knock on my own. Oh,
I'll do.
That's not what the spell does.
Perception for
I wouldn't
15.
know because I don't have the spell. And I'm not a wizard. I don't study the arcane academically.
Ugh.
As I
Right,
said, there's
that's
a
the
very
difference.
close distinction.
Yes. Clearly.
Okay, so you did an investigation check
Well, next
to try
place
and,
we go, I'll
for
find
what?
a spell for
I
knock.
don't know. They told.
To try and find a way around with Mike Ale.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 9, these are brownstone houses. It's hard to. They're pretty tight, close. Like they're kind of in that kind of setup, and it does seem to be a lot of obstruction with a 9. You're having a hard time finding a way that makes sense for you guys to get through without kind of being distracting or knocking stuff over. The perception check of you said 15.
Yeah, if there's a window open or something.
This is a 2-story building.
I gotta do giblet's perception.
Okay.
Okay, now you may.
Thank you so much for that. That was
What are you looking? Are you like looking through a window?
I'm
or-
looking for a window that I could potentially climb into.
that you said is open.
It's open.
Okay, so as you look at them, all of the windows
break
seem to have curtains pulled, except as you look at there's kind of one on this almost like porch-like thing, 2 on the side, and then 2 upstairs windows. The one on the upstairs to the right, you notice that one of the curtains is pulled back, like draped back, and clasps or something. Like the rest are fully closed. And you don't know if it's open in that second story, but you do notice that there seems to be some sort of deep, fresh scratch in some of the stone just beneath the window.
Do you think you
With
can
a
climb
15.
up there?
It looks really small.
You're small.
I might need a boost.
Where's where's Mike?
Mike,
Here.
Mike,
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 Mike.
we need help.
Can I get a boost?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Why'd you have to check?
He's not as strong.
And Max,
My
what was
strength
your...
isn't my strong suit,
27.
but I did just get a boost to it.
Oh,
This
I'm pretty. How much does Giblet weigh?
because I took a feat that increased
That's
my
not.
strength by 1.
Giblet's like 3 feet tall.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Oz can technically lift Giblet,
Giblet's,
but Oz doesn't want to lift Giblet
yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
I got you.
telekinesis.
because it's what 10 plus your strength or 10
that'll
times your
work
strength score, isn't it?
It's a little
Yeah, I
fat spell.
think so.
Yeah, like there's no way you weigh 90 pounds.
10 times my strength. I'm on. Yeah, it's 120.
I got you.
Yeah. Yep. Can I get in the window now?
So launched you up.
Yes.
Okay. And
Watch the window be.
did you make an athletics check?
splat and
I
splat.
can if you want.
Yeah. Let's
Don't
do
worry, we'll
athletics
catch
and
you.
dexterity combined.
Do I
Like you,
need
or
to-
like I'm sorry, you do athletics, you do dexterity.
I'm sure you're really good at that.
16.
4
Okay.
plus 8.
Okay.
That's still not great.
Okay.
Still not the best.
So there's a
Yeah,
moment
well,
where
it could be.
you're like trying to toss Giblet up, but it's
Throw
more
a
of a
child.
push, and it's like kind of that awkward like groping, rolling, like you can't get a good can't, and like Giblet's kind of trying to stay balanced, but you just aren't able to get enough strength without like every time Giblet gets balanced, you lose some muscle, like you get off. So for a total of it was 4 and 16, so the split between that is straight at 10,
Oh, it was
right?
12.
Yeah.
So
It was 12 and 16.
12 and 16.
12.
It was a 4 plus 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
could
just heard 4. Well, that's okay. So you're struggling a little bit, but then ultimately, you do manage to boost, like you stiff arm up straight up, and Giblet does cheerleader step to get up to the edge
I
of the
think
window
Giblet
and
would
look
make a
over.
good cheerleader.
Yeah, Giblet would be amazing.
So as Giblet climbs up, gets kind of hands and face up to the ledge.
Is the door, I mean, not the door, the window.
You try and press it open. Is that-
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try to be like, or like lift. However you would open this window, logically. Like,
So this looks to be a window that has one half of it that swings open.
okay, then I'll
So
do the
one
thing.
is solid pane, and the other kind of
Yeah.
doors open.
It's gonna suck in.
Okay. So it does seem to press. The clasp seems to have been. It seems to have been pressed shut quickly. And so you're going to try and pull yourself in and climb in.
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing it quietly or?
That's a great question. Knowing Giblet, and I'm gonna stick to this, no.
Okay. So then you don't have to make it a check to see if you can get in
Giblet,
by doing it quietly. So you do make it in.
Giblet's hyper focused on getting in.
Okay.
Doesn't care about stealth.
Giblet, unlock the front door.
Okay.
Here, I can boost you up too.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Athletics, dexterity.
I
There
don't
we
have,
go.
can I borrow a d20?
Yeah. I
They're
put my
already
dice
for athletics.
in the mill.
That is 15
Let's
plus
make sure Killian didn't-
16.
Sorry, I heard you.
Mhm.
I just make sure we didn't get a pizza issue.
Pizza issue.
Pizza.
No, he didn't. So you should be fine.
16.
16 and
20.
okay. So yeah, you get you're a little bit taller. There's a little more life than Giblet perhaps, and
dense.
so you kind of are able to. And with Giblet having popped open the window, you can kind of almost. Michael almost launches you up so that you basically land like with a knee on the ledge instead of having to like pull yourself up.
Ow.
It's like it's what was it was 16, right?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty smooth. It's like one of those, like, you know when people bounce on those trampolines and then end up at the top of
Yeah,
the
but
wall.
I know if I put my knee on something, it would hurt.
No matter what, you're like, "Ow."
Yeah. Thanks.
So
All going in?
You all are.
We can just go down and get the door.
Well, yeah. Well, one
You
of
can
does
climb
that,
up
the
the
other
out-
two of you can search.
You can climb up the outside.
I've got like 80 pounds of armor on right now.
Are you a paladin or what? Climb. Okay.
I'm going to use one of my abilities to give myself a 5 speed, spending a sorcery point, and just float myself.
Can you carry him?
Good. Thank you.
I'm good.
what was
Can
it?
you carry him?
22.
I have 8
pretty
strength. I cannot carry.
No, you sure can't.
Yeah, just a little
Skeleton,
bit.
take my hand.
I'm at the house.
Oh, you're already inside?
I'm at the other
Oh,
house.
you're at the other.
I stayed.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I will float myself in.
Okay.
So you're gonna stay outside and investigate the outside, I guess.
Well, before we see what Meadows 22 on a D100 means, Max, as you
Yes.
are flipping through the book,
Just went.
so as you're flipping through the book, this might be worth taking notes on. So you are going to, the second time through, notice a little bit of political intrigue notes connected
man.
to
Sing it on the
3
book.
Dawn Incarnates.
Very Dawn, DAWN.
Yeah, that's what the Incarnates are called. Dawn
All
Incarnates
incarnates are
of the
called, or is it a
Preserve.
specific type of.
Each Dawn Incarnate inhabits the Preserve of the Ancestors. It's related to the founding civilization, active in the Citadel, as detailed in the Dawn Incarnates table. So, so these are the kind of the original Incarnates. They're connected to jewels, but it's Amber Scorpion. Did I already tell you one?
No.
Moonstone Water Lily, and Ruby Pangolin.
I have a feeling you mentioned these earlier.
Yeah, so
Moonstone Lily, what's the last one?
and
Ruby Pangolin.
Ruby Pangolin. And
like
what
the-
you
The, like armadillo things.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what a penguin is? It's like an armadillo thing, right?
now I can't remember. I was thinking. I think I'm getting Arctic puffin mixed up. So
Yeah, they're like little armadillos.
Yeah, they're so cute.
And then-
Aww.
I need you to roll 3d4s for me.
Ooh.
Pizza's here!
4.
Because I'm obnoxious. There are plates either in there or over there.
I just
Thank you so
rolled-
much, Killian.
3 d4s?
Yes.
I just rolled 3 4s in a row.
Okay.
Maybe that's really
I
bad.
hope you take 12 damage.
So, these three are all, they all have some sort of shared partnership, political partnership. And there's some, it seems like the notes, like you're looking at someone else's notes. And so there's a little bit of kind of putting the pieces together that you're seeing kind of what may have seemed to the speaker like random notes. And
yeah.
but you're putting it together with your
could.
27 and saying, like, he's got random things here, random things here, random things here, and you're drawing connections and going, there has got to be like a shared conspiracy to take over power. You know how courts work.
Yeah.
And but these three seem to have some sort of combined purpose of actively subverting the rest of the council's power. And you don't know just from the details you're gathering. You're kind of, it's more of an insight than an investigation, I
So
guess.
these 3 are working against like the speakers?
Yeah, he's got notes based on some speakers' comings and goings or things that seem random as you're looking through. And those 3 seem to have formed some sort of alliance. You're seeing patterns of them working that it's like, oh, it's like chess moves in a Yeah. And so the way the Dukes experienced these kind of things before, you're basically seeing a setup of a chess move in court politics where you're like, these 3 have to be working together somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. If you hadn't rolled 3 4s, I would have told you a different story.
Is that good or bad?
Well, I let that decide what the politics were. The fact that they were all high and at the same thing means they're working
okay,
together
got it.
and they're being really effective about it. So,
Okay, understood.
yeah. So
You've changed the course of history in this world.
You said they're working together to like subvert the council?
yeah, it's like if you're looking at a chessboard and you
But
see
where do they fall on the political
it's-
compass?
that's the question. You can't tell from here what that purpose is, but you see a checkmate coming basically. That these 3 pieces in the 12-piece 12 incarnate system, like I think I'm counting that right. It could be more than 12. I could be counting wrong, but whatever it is, you see those 3 working together to checkmate something. Okay. With that, cool. Anybody need to grab pizza real fast,
I'm gonna grab.
or breadsticks,
I want
or cheesy breads?
a breadstick.
Yeah. Okay. And pause.
Oh, Meadow,
Yeah?
I hope that Saturday mid game wasn't boring.
Oh no, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I'm no awkward about the boat dynamic.
Yeah. I had fun. And I think they did too. Yeah.
Take them all. Oh wait, I could like split it. I haven't eaten it yet. I could split it in half.
You always come back for seconds.
Most of them come out.
I think yeah. I think our plates are over there.
Okay.
I have a pepperoni.
There's that pizza I'm taking too.
I don't even need to right away, but I'm going. I want like half a mozzarella stick. Oh no. Wait.
What?
Maybe Thursday, Max, if I'm here. That's what people said I needed to stop doing when I had green chips in my
No.
hand.
Nope.
You
What about
did
Thursday?
what?
Brayden.
If I'm here Thursday, I'm probably gonna bring my dark bread, our Thai card deck, and face
Oh, yeah.
Double Kaiser.
No. I'll just take this one.
Even though both are unmodified.
I won't be here Thursday, but
Oh, yeah.
That way you at least have some more on that.
I'll be here next Thursday.
I did blue.
Mhm.
I had this really cool time where I did like a bleach, and then it went from cold to red. and then had like some bleached.
Your hair?
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, I've dyed my hair a variety of colors.
If you don't have pictures, it doesn't count.
I'm not making a. I need to make teaching PowerPoints. I can't make my hair PowerPoints.
I'm probably not going to be here Thursday.
Okay.
Just plans with friends.
Good. It's good to have friends. Let me know what that
Disagree.
feels. Okay. I hope. I know.
This was me about a couple months before I met Meadow.
I like it.
Yeah.
Meadow make me think of
No.
No, I
just met
actually.
her after it faded to like a terrible frosted tips.
Yeah.
So she met you
Wow.
when you were more of a Backstreet Boy
Yeah.
instead of a.
And you still gave him a chance. Wow.
Yep.
Yes.
I gave him a chance when he had frosted tips, and that says something.
Yeah. There we go.
You must have really seen something in him.
That was me when I met her.
Mhm.
I dyed my hair over summer, and by the time the semester started,
I think I forgot what you looked like without facial hair.
yeah, it's been. Actually, it hasn't even been that long.
It's been a year.
It's been 6 months
It looks
No.
good though.
with facial hair. Yeah, I only started growing it out after I started at the post office.
Yeah, haven't you been there for a year now?
6 months. September.
Shut up.
Well, it
Got
looks
hired
good.
September 9th.
Yeah.
Well, I finally like shaved it and shaped it.
Mhm.
Like I literally did this today, albeit it's not.
It looks good.
But
No, you look good.
It's
a fine beard.
You do have a pretty
organized
good beard.
today. So it doesn't do it today.
I wish I could grow a beard like that. It's just over here. It's just all patchy. But
Me
I
too.
can't grow any hair.
I
right
don't grow
here.
any facial hair.
Me too. I wish I could grow a beard.
I think if I could grow a mustache, I would. It's probably a good thing I
I want
can't.
like a Viking beard that people could braid
Ooh,
and
yeah.
you put like glitter on it.
No,
and
if
stay
I
for,
could
like,
grow, if I
years.
could grow a
Just do
mustache,
it.
I'd be like obnoxious about it.
I want to grow one of those mustaches that I can like twirl.
Yeah, see, that's what I would do. I'd
Our
be
friend
so
Chris did
annoying
that.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he got like mustache oil and curled it.
Yeah, I would grow like a long ass mustache and.
Max, your look works well because it's like you're Three Musketeers.
Yeah, that's
one
what I'm
of
going
the
for.
three.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy. I bet that is a
Three
compliment.
Musketeers.
Great musketeer. I like the pirate more. I'm like a
No,
swashbuckler.
no, Musketeer is funnier.
Would you be D'Artagnan or wait? He's the.
One of them has like the mustache goatee look, don't they? It's been so long since I've seen Three Musketeers.
But that works.
It's funny.
All right. With that, back in the window with a 22 on your percentile. Well,
That makes me. You can't say it like that.
What
you
year?
land first, and it takes them a couple seconds, like it's like a toss around or something.
Uh-huh.
So you have a
Ooh,
couple
yes,
seconds to
thank
take
you.
in after you climb and kind of tumble forward, and you're looking,
She's on
and
my
there
phone.
are. The place looks like there's ornamental decorations that have been knocked off tables.
Mhm.
You can see that there was some sort of scuffle here.
Okay.
It's dark down the hall, though. You can't really you it's all very dimly lit. I forget. Do you have dark vision?
Do you?
I don't think I do.
Do goblins have dark vision?
I don't know if goblins do. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you would recognize even in the monochromatic that dark vision is, in the dimness, you can see a contrast enough to notice that there's some sort of spatter down the hall.
Do we?
Do I have to wait for them?
And then, so you land on the windowsill about this time that you realize this.
There's blood. I think we should be quiet.
the breadsticks. You savages.
I'm gonna communicate telepathically to you.
Oh yeah, we have to. Oh my god, we all can telepathically communicate right now. I'm gonna say that to like the people that are here.
Not
Like-
me.
And then, did you start
No.
flying? Yeah. Are you limiting it, or are you keeping people in the loop on the
I'm
conversation?
gonna limit it to the people here just because I don't want.
Well, he doesn't
Is
have
that
to know.
allowed? Garen, is
Wait,
the
can
spell
we
written like
limit?
that? Can they limit who hears?
like telepathic bond, so I'd assume it works like almost telepathy.
Yeah, you can just choose who you want to communicate with. Yeah.
Okay. Does it have like a distance?
No, right?
Just on the, it has to be the same plane.
You know what? Let's have Giblet do a wisdom check to see how effective they are at inhibiting communication through this telepathic bond. What's it called again, Garen?
Varies telepathic bond.
Yeah, 14.
I was gonna say we communicate telepathically enough that I feel like you should be pretty
Well, there's
competent at it at this point, right?
so psychically linking them creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you use message all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I telepathically communicate with you all
Well,
the
that's
time.
just the one person, though.
Okay, so it gives you the ability to.
so
They can
cute.
communicate. They aren't required to. Okay. All right. So we'll say yeah. You can say it to who you want to say it to.
I'll say it to the people that are here. Hey, guys, there's I think there's some blood in the hallway. Be careful and we should be quiet.
I'm gonna telepathically communicate back. How much blood?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just join you and.
On a scale of like giblet size, like 1 giblet, 2 giblet, how tall is the blood?
How many giblets? How many giblets?
No, it's
tall is
not.
the blood?
It's not a pool of.
just a
It's not a.
splatter?
It's not a swimming pool of blood.
I
Like, we're
know,
not-
but like it's on the wall. You said so. Like
Yeah.
how tall on the wall?
Okay, hold on. Let me draw on my Dexter archives.
Uh-huh.
No, so, are you gonna walk up to investigate it?
No, just as far as I can see right now.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Oh no. 13.
Okay. You can see that there was someone was wounded here. You're not sure if there's enough to show like mortality,
Mm-hmm.
but there definitely, and it's almost like actually now that you get closer, no, you said you didn't move.
Mm-mm.
There are a couple different types of spatter, like from different types of wounds, but you can't tell if they were life-threatening or not.
I'll join you wherever you're standing.
There's a lot of blood.
Okay, so is everybody? So you were flying in.
Where's the blood?
Are you bringing Mike Ale or Mike Ale
He
still
physically
outside?
can't.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna throw in my great sword, do the same thing where I just kind of sit there with
Full
sit
vault.
down.
Full vault.
No, I'm not giving out my sword. Maybe a javelin, but no. I'm just gonna kind of stand there in front of the door like I'm starting the house.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh god.
I rolled a nat one on my first one.
The guards are out looking for someone. Oh no, they're looking for a boy, I told them. They aren't looking for like,
No, they're not looking
Murderers.
for us.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you three are up in the second story. You're standing outside. You're perusing
Well,
political intrigues.
we can get a little closer, I think. So I'll start scooting forward.
I
Okay.
will cast see invisibility just in case.
Can't count.
Apparently he
I
doesn't.
see that. You've done this twice now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna just telepathically check in on the speaker. Just like, are you doing okay? I'm just checking to make sure you're still alive.
As you tap into their brain, sunshine and lollipops.
I'll cut it off immediately. No. Goldman's a hater.
But there was a make an insight check.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh, that's not 6.
not for you guys.
A 6.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not good with insight.
You hear a song.
I hear a song.
Kieran.
Before we go and investigate, what if I investigate myself visibly?
What?
That way, in case there's any ambushes there, and it doesn't see me.
Wait.
Not investigating yourself, but
Oh.
investigate.
Yeah, I was very.
Please
I'm gonna
investigate.
investigate my invisible self. I was very confused.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Turn invisible and then investigate.
oh, okay. I was like,
Do you think it's a good idea?
I don't think it's gonna hurt.
well, sure.
Ooh, you could also go down invisibly to let
I'll do that. I'm going to turn invisible. And you guys see these wisps of darkness surround me, and whenever they disperse, I'm completely gone. And then I'm.
Is it greater invisibility or?
Nope.
I can see you.
Greater invisibility doesn't help. You can still see me regardless.
That's
Greater
true, you're right.
invisibility is-
You just have to be within range. Yeah, I'm like, what did you do? You did nothing.
I live in fear.
Yes,
going
you
to-
would.
I'm going to head down. Let you in. And say, I'm going to check out the place.
So you're walking all the way downstairs and through the house.
Yes.
Okay. Can you make a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible?
Or invisibility gives you like a +20 or something to stealth already, I think.
I thought it gave you
super
advantage.
on D&D Beyond
If you
now.
would,
What?
Rolling with
Would be
advantage
able-
twice. They call it super advantage.
would you be
I have
able
super
to?
advantage.
Would you be able to tell if he's dead? If he's invisible?
Um,
You would.
You don't stay invisible if you die.
yeah,
That
you.
is true.
I did it.
What if
I
you
was
drink
just
an
looking at
invisibility
the
potion
options.
and then die? Are you just invisible until it wears off?
That's a terrifying thought.
We gotta think about this stuff.
I don't.
If it's someone else's concentration. So you're invisible. You're walking through the house. You have a 17 stealth. As you start heading down the stairs, you are working. You're doing a really good job of not like shuffling your feet or anything. But there's a moment where you do just barely ever so gently scrape part of your boot on or footwear on an edge of the step a little more than you usually would. And in that moment, you hear what seems to be something muffled, a muffled noise from, in response, it seems like, from a closet closer to the front door as you're coming down the stairs.
I'm going to telepathically message Mike. I just heard a voice in the closet. Should I investigate or let you in first?
Where are you in relation to the front door?
Where am I in relation to the front door?
The closet's like where you would hang coats or that sort of thing, like next to the
So it's
front
pretty
door.
close to the front door?
Oh yeah, let me.
I'll let you in.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to take your eyes off of it.
I'm going to, while watching the closet carefully, open the door
Mhm.
very quietly. And then I'm going to try to telepathically reach out with my own telepathy, which I have, into the closet. Say, who is it? Don't be alarmed. If you're friendly, I'm here to rescue you.
Does your telepathy not require you to see the person or know the person?
That's
I don't know. Is that the case? I might allow
I
you
don't
to
know how
make.
telepathy works, so I might have to look that up.
Let's,
It
depends
for
on what
safety,
you
make
get
a
it
wisdom, make a wisdom or intelligence check just to see if you, or whatever your spellcasting modifier bonus
Oh,
is.
that's charisma.
Okay. Gotta get 12 or higher for it to work, I guess. Just to give it some sort of.
16.
All right. So you kind of send these thoughts into, you said, the closet.
Yeah.
And it, say it in character. What does it sound like?
Who's in here? If you're friendly, I'm here to rescue you.
That's what you hear in response from inside the closet.
That's probably a good sign. That's probably a good thing.
I'm opening it.
Okay. There is a pile of blankets on top of something that seems to be pushing, something small that seems to be pushing it around.
Invisible mage hand, lift the blankets and remove.
Okay. There's a child under the blankets. It appears to be,
Yay high.
no, like 18
Okay.
months old.
Oh.
Like an
That's
infant.
and it is now crying. Like when you lift the blankets, there is now a loud like.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna telepathically
calm.
reach
I'm gonna
out
walk
to
away.
these two and say, so I found a child, and not the child we're looking for.
I'm gonna, I guess,
Is it safe to go down?
I think so. Like, if there's anything here, they've found us by now.
all right. I think I'm
Let's
just
just go
gonna
down.
head towards the sound.
Roll a d6 for me, please. Garen.
Like an infant. Congrats, you're a father.
I think I found one of my next glasses.
One.
D6?
Do you have no dice?
I never have.
I
I have dice now, and I didn't bring them. I was in a hurry today. I'm sorry.
All right, it's all good.
How dare you?
I'm just glad you made it and that Enrique was able to give you a
4.
Okay.
Are you going to play?
Why do you want to be a? We already have a cleric.
That's so random.
Make up
You're
your
grouping.
mind.
Yeah.
Oh, like everyone here being a warlock isn't.
I'm a
Hey,
little bit.
nobody's
I'm
stepped
mostly
on my
rogue.
ground yet.
Everyone's on my ground.
Actually, you're the most warlock of everybody.
Yes, I know.
Of all the
You all
of
don't
all
even
the
do it
warlocks
well.
that have ever warlocked, you're the warlockiest.
I know. You guys don't even do it right.
I'm the sorceress.
The paladinist? I don't know.
Um,
I'm also the most wizard, but that's
It's an Aarakocra baby.
Jonathan.
He says that out loud.
Are we seeing the baby?
Yeah.
You can hear it now.
Baby pulls out a notepad and a pencil.
Hey. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
I told them I found the child. Telepathically.
Well, shut it up.
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
okay, is that a wisdom save?
It's a charisma save. Can't imagine a baby has splendid charisma.
There's
I
roll a
mean,
19.
Wouldn't a baby actually have like naturally good charisma?
Yeah.
I would say yes to
I will
that,
cast it
actually.
again.
Is it a cute baby or an ugly baby?
It's a birdie baby.
Birdie
That's
baby.
adorable.
Birdie baby.
Bird babies are kind of ugly.
Bird babies are so cute because they're like featherless.
Yeah.
And it's just so
When were we 15?
baby chickens.
I cast it another
Still a
time.
dealer. You what?
I cast it again.
Okay.
Yes, 15, 16.
Brayden, do not go.
What's
play
your
it, please.
DC?
18.
All right, that one it doesn't.
What if I worship Thor?
No, then that's even worse.
There's the beak jaw, the
convert
lower
him.
beak jaw is protruding a little bit, but it has calmed. It is a little. It's not completely neutral, but it's a lot more neutral than it was. And it's just looking at you.
Where's the
Congrats, your father.
It's a bird. Congratulations. Sorry, I don't know.
I guess we continue searching the house to see if there's
Dirty
something
baby.
else here.
Form the speaker of this.
Well, I think first we should investigate the rest of the house.
I
and
think
see
we
if
can
there's-
investigate the blood splatter.
Hmm?
No, I don't think. I don't think.
No,
let's
I
not worry
think
him.
let's.
Let's let him enjoy his like
Yes.
shower and relaxing.
Yes.
You know.
But take it with us. We
I will.
should keep it. So
We've only got it quiet for like an hour, so.
Does anyone else check on the speaker's mind?
no,
Nah.
not my problem.
I will listen in out of curiosity.
Hey Mickey, you're so funny. Hey Mickey. And you hear the you hear the where there would normally be claps, but in his mind he's like saying,
I'm going to shut them up.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
All right. So we found a child and blood
I
splatters.
think let's go investigate the blood splatters because he just went downstairs.
Yeah.
Like we should just go investigate
Join.
the actual crime
Let's hurry.
stealthily.
Okay, so you guys
I'm not
walk
going
up 10 or
stealthily, I'm
15
just gonna
feet
walk.
forward.
Yeah.
Are you if it's a little dim, are you doing anything to deal with that, or are you just investigating with your normal Olivia eyes or something?
Olivia eyes. I've blind sight within 10 feet, so.
The baby. What color was it?
The only
Well, what if it's like a devil baby?
Well, we weren't down by the baby. We were still up in the room.
Oh,
we
you did
went
see it?
down to go to the baby, didn't we?
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, what? It's a bird, right? Aarakocra?
you
So it looks like
know.
an eagle. An eagle baby.
You don't know. I don't think he specified. He just said, right? You just said it was a baby.
I thought we went to check out the baby.
Yeah,
Did you? Okay, so you
Yeah.
went down and came back up.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I thought you were
looks like
staying
a-
up there.
Looks like an eagle
I'm
baby,
going
right?
to pull out,
Yes.
Yeah,
my
and it's
spellcasting
Aarakocra.
focus and cast light on it.
On the baby?
On the
No,
baby?
the
The...
spellcasting focus. I'm casting light
Oh.
on my focus.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought you were casting it on the
Yeah,
baby, and I was like, what the
that's so
fuck,
bad
dog?
for their eyes.
I was gonna say, what the fuck, dog? Can they speak? It's 18 months old. They don't speak yet, right? Do
18
they?
months.
Aarakocra mature
18 months
relatively
old can
fast.
say
Yeah.
things sometimes. And Aarakocras do mature very fast. They're full grown at 3 years.
I don't remember.
What's this dude's like
It's
10?
D&D.
This is
I
a
don't remember
toddler.
my niece saying
It
anything.
looks like an 18-month-old.
Oh.
But yes,
I
and
don't know.
18-month-olds do have language.
My knowledge of child development is pretty limited.
I'm thinking portals behind us. Anyways.
Okay.
You
Blood
walk up.
splatter.
Blood spatter.
Blood splatter.
Okay.
Investigation.
Okay. Leaving the baby there. Garen staring at it.
No, he's taking
Okay,
it. Yeah, we're
okay.
taking it with us.
Are you going up where with the light where the stuff is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure like distance, wrap the
What'd you
baby
roll?
up in
8.
blankets,
9.
I rolled a 3.
make sure it's very
Well, I rolled a 4.
And you're holding it like
My
this.
score is 3.
yes.
Okay. All right. What do we have investigations wise?
9.
Okay.
A 3.
Okay. Anybody else? No.
I don't see shit.
Okay.
Looks like blood to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the difference.
Blood. That is
Bro.
blood.
Do I look like a medical doctor?
I study storms, not blood.
So with a 3, there's blood there. But like you go to touch it and it doesn't immediately come off on your hands right away.
Oh,
How? Why would you touch that? That's disgusting.
it looked pretty.
What does your investigation look like?
I think Oz glances at it and is like, I don't know about medical things. So I'm not gonna. What am I going to look at
And you
this?
said it was a 9 or
Yeah.
6? Okay.
Looks like blood to me.
Oz. The blood has a faint echo of light for you. 2 different,
Oh.
and there are 2 different colors, but they've become so dull it's hard to
I can't
actually
tell what they
discern
actually
tell.
are. Got it.
But there are 2 different tints to them.
Okay.
But it's hard.
I
It's so
can't-
dull.
Yeah, I
So
can't tell
dull.
what they actually are. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. I
And
don't
then
see
with the-
anything.
Yeah.
Bro,
With the 12, you walk up with light, and you can see that there is there seems to be some of the blood spatter seems to be slightly ichorous and black.
I'm gonna
Um,
make a
I'm so
nature
bad at
or
that
arcana
character.
check, whichever you think could be more fitting. See what.
What?
Nature would be fine. So one of them is a little more. When you get light on it, you can see that some of it has more of a blackish tint to it, and the other seems to be more traditionally fleshy red.
Alright,
But it's a
17.
dull red. A 17 for nature.
Yes.
And what are you trying to discern with the 17?
What type of blood it is, how long it's been there, that sort of level
Okay.
of stuff.
It looks like blood you've seen with Oliver before. It has that kind of fiendishness that you get from.
Do I know demons specifically, or too close to tell?
Hard to tell. With a 12 and even with a 17, your initial 12 kind of is modifying. So you know that there are 2 types of blood. One of them seems to be some sort of fiend of some kind, and there's some sort of altercation happened here. With the 12, you can tell that the blood's been here for. It's definitely not like super fresh. Like it's been at least a few hours for sure.
Are you holding the baby?
Yes.
Okay. I just
No,
wanna
we
make
didn't just
sure.
leave the
I
baby.
was like, I want to make sure that we didn't just leave the baby.
No, no.
Wait,
Jonathan comes
if
with
you're
us.
here.
Did you
if
say
I'm
Jonathan?
here, then what's the-
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna get very far here.
I'll do just a quick scan of all the rooms, see if there's any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in this
Yeah.
house?
I mean,
So you
yeah.
check the rest of the house.
Yeah, I think we're gonna split up and.
Okay.
Split up and look for clues.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
assume
Okay.
you're still. We didn't actually let you in, did we?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in here then.
Um,
What are you doing?
Some people like some.
All 3
Oh,
of
just
you
looking
roll percentile die for me.
Who?
All 4.
Whoever, or all 4. Whoever's investigating.
I'm gonna steal your percentile.
Actually, Max, you can roll percentile die too, but for something completely unrelated.
7. Did you get a 7 too?
7.
We're buddies. High five.
3.
3.
61.
Okay.
23.
We have the idea to search the exact same room.
That's
One
funny.
of the odds.
1
in 100.
I like that better. Giblet, you find the kitchen and snacks.
Yay.
There are some really there seem to be like cookies that were like baked. Like it actually feels like they are still just a hint of warm. Kind of like it. Someone made them. They've just held on to it just a little bit. They're not. But you found like some nice little bakedy things.
Anyone find anything here?
3.
Sure.
Okay. We'll work our way down to the 3. The 2 7s. You guys are going in the same room. You find a room where.
Are you still invisible?
No, I turned it.
Okay, are you just floating around with the baby?
Floating baby.
It's funny. So the two men and a baby walk into
Go bar.
walk into a room, and the baby immediately starts crying, and this is a very sad room, where there have been violent crimes happen here, and ultimately, like you guys rolled so low. There was potential that you could have found something nicer than this.
Like cookies.
But you find what appears to be little Mickey, and some sort of mother hen type bird. But the hen has been plucked, and also there just is a lot of
Chicken.
blood everywhere. With a 7, with a 3. So that is fairly old. With a 3, you are downstairs, and Giblet turns one direction, gets to the kitchen. You turn another, and turn to another, and there seems to be some sort of small room here that might be for entertaining, but the doors do close. You kind of slowly slide the doors open, and you see the 2 guards who were... I don't know if you saw them. Who talked with the guards? Did all of you see them?
It was just me there.
No.
Okay, so you see 2 guards who have been violently dispatched. Arms ripped from torso and the like, because 7 and 3, and it was like a degree of like, if it had been higher than 30, like maybe it would have been neutral. If it was higher than 50, it would have been positive. Like you would have found people still alive.
Wow.
Sure, rolls something. Great.
So,
I found cookies.
given the person that you were, they are fresh,
Fresh.
like a few minutes fresh, like 5-10 minutes fresh. So this is like some of they're yeah. You have to be actually make a dexterity saving throw.
But everybody in the corpse room?
No, just her. Just Austin.
Is it magical?
I don't know that it'll matter. Yeah, is it magic? Doesn't matter. Because that is a unnatural 20.
Okay. There's a moment where you're like the pooling is so much that you think if you weren't paying attention, you could have slipped and fallen.
Yeah, that sounds right. However, in the meantime, you said they're very fresh, huh?
And it's interesting because here you see there is like you can tell that this like this room glows everywhere there is flesh or blood. You can tell that it is I think it's a light pink is what it's supposed to be for like basic human people, humanoids. If I'm remembering
I can't read.
color
Oh,
charts.
they're already
Resurrect
dead, aren't
anybody.
they? But they're fresh.
I
All
can't
right.
resurrect anybody. I use my own
Nothing I
spell
can
slot.
do there.
It's level 7.
Well,
but I only have 1 level 7.
I mean, you
Alright.
could try a medicine check.
No, I think I'll do something else. I think I'll cast Speak with Dead.
It says speak dead.
Okay. Cool. You have the language. It's like, well, what do we got? You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice. Okay, so
I'll take
allowing
one
them
of
to
them.
answer
Yeah.
the questions you pose.
I'm assuming their head is semi-intact, right? Enough to...
One of them.
Okay, that one. The other one isn't useful, I guess.
Okay. And it doesn't think you're hostile.
No, I suppose it wouldn't.
You're in life.
I'm not very
Okay, and you get.
I mean, it might look
does
a
it say
little
how many
fiendish
questions?
in comparison, so...
Answer the questions you pose, but still have mouth and can't
Which
be
is very
fed.
true.
Spell falls into the foot of the target. Spell.
was
Let's Okay, and it doesn't. Oh, it does say up to 5 questions. I thought that was part of it. I'm like, I just. wanted to see
yeah,
what it
there's
says.
5 questions, I
Yeah.
believe.
All right. So, what do you ask?
Who did this to you?
It was. No. It
What's
was
in the
so
cord?
painful. Oh,
Right. Cord.
beard of fire and eyes like coals.
Yeah, that sounds like a demon if I've ever heard, or a devil. Well, I suppose that answers that. I'm gonna telepathically link with the people who are in the house. I found some dead guards. What questions should I ask them? Oh, I think the devil probably killed them.
Which way he went? If they saw him.
Ooh,
Oh wait, they'd be
they
dead.
did. They
Yeah,
died. They
they're
wouldn't have
dead.
seen.
I mean,
Just
Well, but did he say anything notable? Like,
He said a beard of fire and
no,
eyes like
did
that.
the demon say
Oh,
anything
did
notable?
the person with the beard of fire, did they say anything that might have stood out to you?
he said, "This is below the skill of Mordekash."
They said some guy's named Mordekash.
history check.
History check.
Yeah. Anyone
History
here, sir?
check.
Yeah.
21.
Is history intelligence?
I'm rolling really bad today. Your dice don't
Not
like me,
even
man.
And did that go to just the three of them, or did that go to Max as well?
No.
Oh,
No, all right. I'll mention them when we get back.
I could history check.
That's too
I
bad.
could have history.
So what
Woman
were our
thinks you guys
history
are dead,
checks?
probably. No one's checked in.
Okay.
21.
Good, but it's not good at history, so good, but it's not gonna try.
It's like Mordekash doesn't sound at all.
That's a funny name. These
Max's
cookies smell
dice don't
really
like
good
me.
right now.
10, 21, and 17. And
He
cool.
got nothing.
Max's 27 is his earlier 27 investigation accounts for the silence in his mind aside from the momentary check-ins of song. So your ability to focus
Yeah.
is
I'm
because
locked in.
yeah.
You just have nothing to lock in on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Max, make a history check anyways on a separate note. So with that, 10, Mordekash, that's an interesting name.
Sounds cool.
Sounds like it'd be the kind that would be spelled with a K and an H in the middle. That's all you get with the 10.
Yes.
With a 17,
Very cool.
Braden, Mike Ale might have heard, remembers a story, actually remembers a relic, that a label of a relic coming through, that was, the lesser sword of Mordekash, that came through, that was what appeared to be a black steel with fiery runes, sorry, not ruins, fiery runes carved on it that you had to watch in the vault. But it was the lesser sword of Mordekash. So that name actually does sound familiar. And that's the memory you have associated with it. What's your normal Arcana bonus?
0.
What's your normal religion bonus?
Also 0 because keep picking intelligence.
Okay. Then that's all you get. Your boss didn't tell you much. You just had to guard it, but name sounds familiar because of that. With the 21.
The Arcana bonus is +8.
Cool. It might come in handy. Mordekash, you remember, part of the reason it triggers this is because you have been hearing the word speaker so much. But Mordekash is a name you know connected to the person known as the speaker or Prakhutu of Rock Tulkesh. So the speaker of Rock Tulkesh.
Oh, goodness.
And you know that sometimes he's nicknamed the Shadow Sword. But that the resonance with you being in the Radiant Citadel and like them having a culture surrounding speakers kind of triggers the depth of this memory. So those details might come in handy later. With the 21, that is the what you know, and it is one of those things like you've only heard it as an like it is not a pleasant name. Whatever, like you don't know the details, but every time you hear it, it's in the context of something really bad. But that's all you get with a 21.
And what was the other name? Ra Toolkit?
It was the speaker of Rock Tulkesh.
Rock Toolkit. Alright. I'm going to use the. I feel like this is using the backstory. But I want to ask him. Are you okay with this? Okay, if I ask this question to my paid boss, like, who is this guy? Have you heard of him?
How do you go about asking your question to the boss?
I would say there have been some killings in the Radiant Citadel. I need some names.
And how are is this a prayer? Is this a
Putting my finger on the ring and meditating.
okay? Does that allow you to?
We haven't worked out the details. You said the ring would let me.
It was a psychic. Okay, that's what it was. I was trying to remember what it was. Okay.
I
Sorry.
need some names. Tell me about Mordekash and Rock Toolkek. And there's some hesitation on that. So it's very unsure.
All right. It's gonna take a minute for sending to go.
It's
So
like a little Lily bar.
yeah, you're like
Wi-Fi connection.
maybe. So what else? What other questions did you were you gonna ask?
Let's see. So I asked who did this to you, and I asked if they said anything that stood out to you. Who are you?
I'm Gerund Alpacker. I'm a guard of the city. I'm a husband to Chini. I'm a father to Mansu.
I don't know why I asked that like it would mean anything to me. I don't know these people. What else should I ask him? I asked a question that didn't net any relevant information.
So
Perhaps
cold.
it
So we
helps.
only have 2 questions left.
We have no information that we need.
What was the other question? Someone had said another question. Did you decided?
I asked who killed you, and then, or who did this to you. I guess I didn't ask who killed you, but I'm guessing that was related. I said, who did this to you? I asked if they said anything that stood out to you, and then I asked who he was, and I don't know who this
Ask
guy
for
is.
what his proper burial rites are so we can ensure that they're
Are we not gonna resurrect these people?
That's expensive.
I
That's up to-
don't have the spell slots.
Okay,
Resurrection's
well,
not
yes, I
easy.
guess we'll. Must we bury them? We
Depends
could
on
make
what
use
they
of.
want.
We could make use of their corpses. We haven't asked anyone else if they wanted to be buried.
We didn't kill these people.
All right,
These are
fair is
black
fair.
objects.
All right, fair is fair.
Take the blank trading cards, skipping out. I will take my marker. Okay.
I mean, I don't really have to ask. I could just send other people here to collect the corpses.
Yeah.
So I don't really need to ask about his burial rites. Is there anything you would like to tell your family?
I my wife, you should get the ring from your brother in about a week, and My boy. Don't forget to take out the garbage.
These are your last words to your family.
The way Speak with Them works to me. That was the last thing he thought to tell it. Like, it you know, because it's not a, what does it say? It's one of those, like, it can't learn new information.
No,
So this is the thought he was having, like, son, make sure you take out the garbage.
All right. Well, I don't have any more questions for this guy unless any of you do. I think I'm just gonna end the spell without asking the last question.
Does that open up to Max this time or no? You still keeping him left out?
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, I'm not twisting your arm. I'm just checking.
I mean, there's just no. It's too much backstory to. I'm just gonna end the spell. I have no more questions to ask this guy.
Because we'd have to explain the whole thing.
Yeah, no. We'll catch him up when we get there, and he can catch us up on whatever he found in there.
Duke, what questions would you ask a dead body?
Dead body.
We already asked all the
No,
relevant
like
questions.
that's without the backstory. That's the first thing.
You know, we'll catch him up on what we discovered, and he'll catch us up on what he discovered.
Okay, so
I'll end the spell.
you release the spell. The corpse kind of falls to the ground. You hear the tactile sound of wet and sticky as the corpse settles. Max, what was your history check a minute ago? Because I said
It was 20 something.
Oh my goodness.
high or low.
I don't remember.
Sure, go for it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
23.
Okay. As you're reading through the book, there is a name that catches your eye. There's actually. Let me see. I just lost what I was going to say. Give me a second while I try and remember the word. So, because the conversation with the Raven Queen is so fresh, you note that there are there's some resonance with a note of a name. There's something like heard. The speaker Namor's notes say something like heard the speaker of Ruby Pangolin mention something about meeting with. One sec. Do I have?
Are you a
I
bear?
know the piece back in my
I
car.
was fighting the alchemist as the rogue, and I stole the thing to turn into a bear.
So you read a note. Heard them something meeting with
I want to get
with some sort of I almost had it. Nagging illusionist. Make an insight check, actually, just because it's a little bit of putting together the pieces.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so back at the house. What are you doing?
All right. I guess I'm gonna leave the room with the bodies.
Did anybody else find anything? Because all I found was cookies. That's
You found cookies?
really good.
Yes. What did you find?
Nothing but death.
And what condition are their bodies in?
It's been at least a few hours.
All right. Where are you? I'll come to you.
You do that, and I give my location.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this child to the speaker and see what he can do.
The infant?
Yes.
Well, hold on. We need to ask these bodies questions first.
Yeah, you can. I said you do
You don't
that.
have to.
I can't ask the bodies anything.
Mm.
I think we should get this matter resolved quickly. I only have an hour before the spell went through. And I do not want to be carrying a crying baby through the streets.
All right.
Is
We'll be
anyone
off then.
opposed to this idea?
I mean,
And then Goldman gets a message. OMW.
What does that mean?
On my way.
Oh. Stay on your way. You don't need to abbreviate when we're talking telepathically.
I resort to Underdark abbreviations.
yeah, what's the purpose of abbreviating when you're just speaking?
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say,
think
I'm paying.
OMW is
paying
more
for-
syllables than
Alright,
OA.
It sure is.
Well, the door should be open.
it's more
inside.
cumbersome
Alright,
to
I'm
say.
gonna hurry back.
You've noticed how iPhone, whenever you type like OMW, it types out on my way.
I
with an
hate it when
exclamation
I
point.
always.
I've always wondered why that it autocorrects, but like nothing
I
else.
have a friend who changed the autocorrect. So when it says OMW, it changes to saying. Give me a second to find it. Where is it?
So you go back through the streets, Garen? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess maybe we should have waited to ask the body what she wanted done with the child before we let him just run off with it.
You can telepathically tell me.
Did you finish asking questions?
To the
Guard.
dead guard, but I'm gonna ask the people in your room.
So Giblet, do you go upstairs holding a plate of cookies?
Yeah, I'll bring cookies. Everybody seems like they need a
Oh, yeah,
cookie
I
right
should
now.
probably
So you walk in and there's blood everywhere and sadness.
Oh,
blood
I
feathers.
found it. So
communicate
every
the
time.
mother and the boy.
Yeah, the
every
I've
time
got
I take on my
cookies.
way, it says the horses are galloping at immense speeds. I predict that I'll reach destination bestowed upon me soon. That is to say, I'm on my way.
it's pretty good.
And every time you type in OMW, that's what it says.
That's awesome.
I like it. So, what are your questions for? Which one?
Let's. I won't. I think I'll leave the child alone. I'll ask the hen, presuming it will speak to me. I assume it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't see you as an enemy.
All right. What do we want to ask her?
Probably.
What were the names of your children?
The beaks clicking together. I've got three children. There's little Mickey.
Dad.
There's my little birdie boy. And, my daughter, Tilly.
So Mickey, Birdie Boy, and Tilly.
Pretty quick.
How old is I guess Tilly?
Well, she's almost full grown now.
Oh shit, that means I guess Birdie Boy is the one we found, huh?
Old enough to go to the market on her own.
Yeah, I don't think Birdie Boy is old enough to go to the market on his
Oh,
own. Okay, well I guess we'll have to
That's what she wants to happen with Bird Boy.
yes, if something were to happen to you, what would you want to happen? Where would you want Birdie Boy to go?
I always wanted him to see our homeland, the material plane, place of my people.
That is not specific. Okay,
your
somewhere on the
location for it.
material plane. Okay, that's what, 3 questions? All right.
Should we ask?
Which that's 2 that are probably relevant to what
Yeah.
we're doing. I think we've wasted enough on figuring out which child we have here.
Yeah.
Could ask her what she was thinking naming him Birdie Boy. I think. What should we ask?
Probably just who killed her.
Yes, who did this to you?
Evil creature. Wanted to know about the speaker and my boys' routines.
Interesting.
A cat of sorts,
A cat?
but dark.
How many
The
questions do you
dark
get?
kitties.
Did you have a suggestion?
What did they just say about a cat?
Said he was
Uh,
like
uh,
a cat of sorts.
cat of sorts, dark kitties. Wanted information. About
Yeah,
the
this might
speaker.
be less.
That may have been a bonus. Sorry, I didn't mean it.
That might be less. Sometimes, you know, it's not always literal what they're saying. It could be literal, but it's not always
I
literal.
guess you're working off whoever the original character was and what their perspective was.
Yes.
Unreliable narrators, right?
Yes, most of them are. Notoriously. Okay, well, I guess that was something. Oh, what was the name the other one said?
Mortish.
Oh, Mordecai.
Mortikesh.
Does the name Mordecai mean anything to you?
You're asking the
Yes.
bird lady? I don't think so.
Alright. Well, that's that. Good night.
The head slumps down where it's kind of half tied to the end of the bed.
Alright, well, I guess. Let's get out of here.
Do you guys want cookies?
No, thank you.
That's
Do you
what
guys want
happens
any
when I binge
cookies? They're
watch
still
Reacher over
fresh.
spring
I don't
break.
have much of an appetite after that.
So it's in season 3. It's so
So, season 3. Anyways, I binge watched season 2. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
Reacher.
Oh,
Was the message about cookies telepathic?
yeah.
Save one for me.
To everybody, including the senator.
Speaker.
Senator.
Oh.
The,
Alright, well.
as you send it to the speaker, that brief connection, ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the
Why
time.
is he still taking a shower? It's been like a half hour.
Listen, he was covered in blood.
Died. He's
Okay,
probably washing
Golden's
off.
standing very impatient. He's starting to get annoying.
Oh, like
I'm gonna send a telepathic message to everyone. We're on our way back, all of us now, or at least I assume we are, right? Yeah,
Alright.
we're on our way back.
Okay. You guys walk out the front door.
Yep.
You leave the house as is.
Yep.
Okay. You come back to the speaker. The
Oh, we found out the child's name is Birdie Boy.
Did you want cookies?
I'm going to give the mother the benefit of the doubt and assume that Eriko could get a name at a certain age.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
I'm not confident, but I'm really hoping that the child's not named Birdie Boy.
Why don't we just start calling him Jonathan?
That's a very
Jackie already
common
did that a
Eric
minute
Coker
ago.
name.
I did it immediately. As soon as I was in Eric Coker, I was like, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yes, but for now, Birdie Boy seems to be probably what he'll respond to. Yeah.
Okay, so you
The
guys
birdie boy.
are you saying that up in the speakers like you guys came out all together? or you
Yeah,
still
once we're all
telepathic?
like, once we're all
Alright.
met up.
Alright. Haven't gotten a response from my boss yet.
Yeah. So as you were, you were what, like a minute or two behind the rest of them, or ahead of the rest of them.
Yeah.
By the time you get back to the speaker's house, the question was,
The two names. What do you have any information about them?
roll a d100.
That's a good idea.
He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Yeah.
You don't fuck with bear. Give me a little tail.
Oh yeah, trying
This is my new favorite class.
It'd be faster just to grab dice.
Which one do you play as?
I was playing as the thief, but then I stole the alchemist ability to turn into a bear. So now I'm playing as a bear. Yeah.
Would have been faster to get dice.
It would have been.
That's
Sunk
really
cost
good
fallacy.
too.
I see that.
I'm demolishing.
What? Who? Sunk cost fallacy. What'd you get? Okay.
Flip with the bear.
No, I do.
You hear back, and I forget how many words do they get to respond? 20, 25, 10? Okay, I couldn't remember. And you asked about Rock Toolkit and Mordecai.
Big days.
Let's see.
Are they like demon dice? Like,
Zodiac.
okay.
Um,
Like some of the dice got horns,
Mm-hmm.
but not
Yeah.
all of them.
your boss responds with this. Your master's hordes in the demon wastes. His master, Rock Lukesh, also. Twisted draconic form with demonic rage, broken into shards by fear, greed, and hatred.
On a scale of 1 to 30, how powerful would you say they are?
My equal,
Oh, stop, we're in trouble.
Rock Lukesh.
What's that do?
Nothing. That's just how it ends.
Mordecai. Your equal.
Fairy dice. That's a challenge.
Alright, thank you for that information. Oh, I couldn't have even asked that because we can't go back and forth like that. It was cool.
I let it happen.
It was cool. Alright, so
You've got a special bond with your patron.
after the what's it called? After the whole
That's
rescue
like that
mission
bat
stuff
from
the-
Anastasia.
whatever it's called.
Coming to pieces, boss. So that's a whole
So I'm gonna
different.
relay the information you get.
So everybody's
boss-
gathered in
Yes.
the top.
My
And
boss thinks that Mordecai is equal to me in terms of power, so I think we could take him on.
Can I roll a history now to see if
Sure.
I know who
Oh, yes.
Mordecai is?
yeah.
Big bad guy called Mordecai. We should be careful with him.
23.
Okay. That's
Is that
higher
your
than his
default?
original 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's 23 is the lowest I can roll on this one.
Woe is you.
I know, I could roll higher.
You would know that Mordecai is the speaker of Rock Tulkesh, and he seeks to free his lord by bathing the world in blood.
Do I know who said lord is?
Yes.
Rock Tulkesh,
How do I spell that?
R-A-K space Tulkhesh.
I missed like half of that.
KH.
Hulk like
T-U-L-K.
Hulk, but with a T,
Yep.
and then Hesh, H-E-S-H.
Okay.
I morphologized. Anyways, one thing you would know with the 23 over anybody else is that Rock Tulkesh, his soul is known as the Kyber Shards.
That sounds cool as hell.
Look crystals? We're in a Star Wars crossover. My favorite play.
And you would know that Shattered, his power can't, his full power can't be brought to bear. The shards being split as they are.
Cool. What is he's a speaker?
He,
What race is he?
Mordecai is the speaker of Rock Tulkesh.
And that's a title. I don't
Mordecai
think
is the
he's an
speaker
actual
of Rock
speaker.
Yeah, yeah. Do you guys share? Are you guys sharing all information? Like you're kind of having a round table?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so you guys know there was a blade called the Lesser Sword of Mordecai. You shared that it was some sort of fiery cat demony thing
Over a plate of cookies.
over a plate of cookies.
Oh,
Do you give one to the baby?
Yes. Can the baby eat the
Bird.
cookie?
About the time that you all,
like
Are we gonna have to chew it up and spit it in
Yeah.
his mouth?
I mean, if he can speak, can he not?
Oh,
Eat.
There we go.
more cookies.
Let's send it to the material plane now.
Sorry, I just kids are so.
Oh yes, by the way, child is going to the material plane.
Is there not some orphanage we could drop it off at?
That was the mother's wishes, I assume.
Yes.
It's about this time that the speaker Namor will come out with one of those really kind of soft hotel-like robes, but extra high, like mid-thigh. So
Oh, standard.
I feel much better. I hope. Oh, you found a little friend. Did you also find little Mickey?
Dead.
Dead? I thought you said he'd be fine.
I didn't say that.
We told her to assume he would be dead. I believe that's exactly the words I used.
Yes.
Assume he's dead.
Yes.
Devil.
Yes, he and his mother.
She made the best. Are those her cookies?
Yes. Have one.
The world is a darker place. And it's hard to take him seriously in his game.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's the point.
I don't take him seriously.
One moment I'll get into business clothes. Clearly, I did not dress for the occasion.
Yes.
Comes out in black, stylish, but much more laid down. Like it takes 2-3 minutes. It's not like a quick change.
Fine.
Like full like funeral attire, but very well fitted.
All right.
Well, now it seems we have work to do.
Yes, I suppose you do.
I see you found my journal.
Oh, I'm not like displaying it openly. I've hidden it.
No.
I'm not letting this guy know I've taken his journal.
Let's see if he'd look around for it. Okay, well, what's the plan then here?
Well, first I believe we need to discuss our contract.
Yes, I plan on paying you the agreed amount and then some. Add 20%.
I believe it's worth your life is worth certainly more than 20%, is it
Dude.
not?
Well, it depends on if you want the next job or not.
Well, it depends if you want this devil Kant. Do you not?
I thought we all would.
We would for a price. Unfortunately we have fees.
You
to
can
pay.
interject.
I thought we were like,
Adventuring is not.
I think 20% is just fine.
so what do you suggest? What total amount?
How much was we originally getting paid?
That's the question you're asking. Do you have
Maybe
it
you
written
should have
down
remembered.
somewhere?
Yeah.
I
copy of the
can I
contract?
roll like an intelligence? I do have a copy of the contract.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, what does it say on there?
No idea. I thought it was
1 billion.
no, I think it's 400 gold per person.
400
I
per
think that's
person?
what it was. And that was to
So what? 20% would be another 80 per.
because you were traveling through
That's
I'm-
fine.
I'm- So
We
Even
can,
20% is okay.
So that's
we'll
fine.
call it even 500 gold. Easy to do the math. I can give you like bars of gold, each worth 500, and
Sounds
easy
good.
transport.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll
Can we
just
get
go
on
with
to figuring out what's going on now?
Yes.
That's very well.
Gold, 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 gold.
Yeah, we
He's
did.
made of gold. What do you
Right,
expect?
we hunted down the assassin. Well, we found out they were working for we didn't quite hunt them. We found out they were working for the Raven Queen. Now I'll pull out the little raven feather she gave us. The speaker who was assassinated seems to be working for some kind of evil wizard bird thing. I can't quite remember the name.
As he picks up the feather,
Yeah.
you see a moment where purple magic is released from the feather, and just ever so slightly, and kind of his eyes kind of glaze over, and you can see it
That's probably
like a
healthy.
purple swirly thing. Oh my! This is a lot. So many scenes to keep track of. Oh, well, I guess that certainly explains the. Oh yeah. That was violent. Oh, okay, make it stop. Here, take it back.
Let it go.
Well, I suppose we don't need to explain any more than
I know that tells the story and explains the replacement that that I've seen in a number of speakers lately.
Mm. Right.
Oh, that maybe bodes not well.
Yeah, so it's not. So it seems we have these. What were they called again? Huh?
The evil wizard thing.
Yeah, the
Did we
bird.
get their name?
I got
know them.
I got their name.
You got
yes.
you knew that they were called Nagpa.
Nagpa.
Mm.
Seems like not only are we dealing with these Nagpa, but also a devil, perchance, perhaps
Mordecai.
Mordekash. Perhaps they're working together, or they just happen.
Mordekash?
Yes. I assume you're familiar then.
Why would they be here in the Radiant Citadel?
But this is what we want to ask you.
Mordekash is the one who was involved with the Raven Queen and the one that came to my house.
The one that came to your house, we believe.
And I don't know what a Nagpa is, but
It's like an evil bird wizard.
Mordekash's presence here is very disturbing. That is a layer of politicking, interplanar politicking I can't fathom.
That doesn't set the bond.
But
The incarnates here are almost, for lack of a better description, they are diametrically opposed to the shards of Takesh. Tulkesh. It's like ours are the beauty and light of souls, restoring of knowledge, and his shards, if combined, become all that is dark.
I would
And
not have been the one to be in the room where it
That sounds
happened.
not good.
yes. I assume. What interest would he have in you specifically to take over your place on the council?
I don't know. I thought I was dealing with. We're a calm community. We don't really have guards in the traditional sense.
Yes,
we
you're
are
also short too now, by
self-police.
the way. 2 of them died in the house as well.
That's
You may want to hire some mercenaries.
excuse me one moment.
Sure.
He'll go into the corner. Try and
Just
gather his
scream into a
thoughts.
pillow.
Nope, that didn't work.
Just scream into the
You see,
phone.
like there's clearly an attempt of like calm yourself. Like he's going through the motions of like a calm yourself, like focus, like I'm calm, handsome, happy. you know. You've seen Evan
That's my
Almighty.
new
Yeah, calm, handsome, happy.
Yes.
Calm, handsome, and it's not working. It's reversing. He rolled a 2 on that. So he comes back even shakier than it was. I don't know. I'm supposed to be a leader of this community, and we are a peaceful community, and a self-reporting crime thing. We don't have much crime here because it's all supposed to be nice and pleasant.
Alright, well, obviously you're ill-equipped to deal with these threats. To
Yes!
Citadel.
Definitely.
Um,
But I know the players here, and I can help discern. I might be able to help in that area, but
Sure.
what are your first steps? What are your thoughts? What should we do?
Figure out which threat is the bigger threat. Are we taking down the Magnus first, or are we taking down?
And what are these Nagpa you speak of?
They're the reason why they were working with
They're who orchestrated the assassination of the.
not the assassination.
Or no, they were
They're the
working
reason.
with
The-
the guy who was
reason.
assassinated. That's
They were
right.
working with-
Actually, I guess we kind of failed to mention this. Yeah, the other speaker that was assassinated, also was probably getting up to no good.
Okay.
So yeah, you might actually have another problem coming from within the house.
Is it possible they're related, or do you think they're 2 separate threats?
doesn't seem impossible that they could certainly be working together.
Either way, we have to figure out which avenue of attack we want first. Do we chase after the Nagpa, or do we chase after Mordecai?
Well, Mordecai, presumably a little bit more proximal than.
Yeah, if he's already played his
Yeah.
game, we know he's around at least.
Yeah,
Do you think he'd be going after other speakers?
Probably.
possible.
Is there a way to tell which ones he might target aside from me?
We could group them all up.
In the book, was there anything like, could I have gotten any hints of like a speaker Mordecai might want to target?
Make an insight check because your other rolls have been so high.
Nat 1.
It's you know 3 people who probably aren't on the list
Okay.
because they're up to no good for sure. But
How
there
much speakers are there?
are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Listen, we'll
How
just
many
group
of
them
them
all
are
up.
dead?
Yeah.
You've
One,
had
right?
2, I think, assassinated. 3
Oh, no.
technically, but you brought him back to life.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay,
two.
so
So two.
there's
We'll just group up the other
13
13.
of them.
Yeah.
And
Put them all in the same room.
And because I'm
We're
not,
supposed
I
to
don't
only
think
make-
I said
yeah,
which one it
12.
was.
We already know
That'd be
he's
too
good.
easy for the person who wants to kill them all to just bomb them all.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that would be a little bit funny.
Yeah,
Probably
but we
like
could
new
like lure them
speakers.
into a trap.
That's a little dark.
They'll all like new speakers.
Yeah.
What would be?
They can elect me as a speaker.
No,
No.
I'll
no,
Goldman for office.
no,
That's a horrible idea.
Why not
He's never
take
a
one of the
genius
other
idea.
ones that are dead?
No,
Kill
no, you
more.
won't.
I don't know. Gathering them all up does seem, and then we
Yes.
can always set a trap.
Yeah, we gather them all up. They're obviously going to come for them.
True.
And
And worst case scenario is they hold a special election.
Okay.
What?
mm,
They knew the
I-
risks in taking
I
office.
might be able to call for a gathering
some kind of special
of
assembly.
the chorus. Yes.
I think that could be wise. Yes. I assume there's like some kind of like government building kind of thing, right?
We usually gather in
City Hall
in an
type
open
thing.
square with I believe they're called prosceniums.
There's actually like tall
with the-
buildings that have like perfect
Yeah.
line of sight. Yeah.
Radiant
Perhaps we should
shard.
find somewhere indoors this time.
We could put them in a convertible and like just send them down the
Yes.
street.
Can I
have
think of
a
anything?
horrible idea, but I do think it bears speaking.
Sure.
I have to spell demiplane. You can put them in a demiplane and take them out whenever the threats are.
Well, aren't we using them
we're
as
using
bait?
them to grab the.
Yeah, we're using them as bait.
We're using them as. Okay. That's an unethical idea, but let's.
I think it was.
Oh, it isn't like jury selection. You're not trying to figure out which one of them is.
We'll do that at the same time.
Okay.
It's twofold.
Yeah, it's twofold.
Okay.
Using them as bait and then also trying to figure out which one is which.
Well, we can either should we send the message clandestinely or should I send it through my normal means? We have a glowstone, each of us of the 15 that when we press it, it calls us all to the normal assembly place. But if you're saying we shouldn't assemble as normal, that we should be more cautious.
No, I think you should assemble as normal, not to raise any suspicions.
I mean, it might raise a little bit of suspicions regardless, but I have nothing to be
Is
done
there
about
nowhere indoors that you won't meet? Is it just this open area?
Well, the normal place is an open space because it is a visible democratic government with in many ways with the incarnate
Democratic.
presiding as the
that. You wouldn't run for
Uh,
office even if you could.
No, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
It'd
We-
be very.
Goldman would not run for a
We meet,
democratically elected position. He'd be a bureaucrat.
No, Goldman would run and immediately like declare himself king or
Hey,
something.
Greg.
Yep.
We're gonna have to pull out here.
okay. Cool.
I don't know what that
I saw the little alpaca motion. I didn't know. The llama llama.
Oh, what we were doing.
We were
there.
Yeah, I
signing.
didn't know. I was like,
Oh yeah, this is 8.
Yeah. This is 8. This is
So like 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So, so the plan is to have Speaker Namor message them, call them the normal way to their usual meeting place in the open?
Sure, yeah.
I mean,
if that's the best we've got.
I feel like that's
Okay.
the
If we
best
lose a
got.
speaker too, it's not the end of the
they can
world.
have a
And
special
the-
election.
Yeah, we have 4 speakers to spare.
Yeah.
Do you want to start the next session at that location?
Do you think there's any
Like-
prep we should do before we go there?
We need to find Tilly.
Who's Tilly?
The daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe like give us like 3 days or something.
we need to
Or, like, a
get a
day.
babysitter for the eagle. For the
That's
America-
Tilly. She's
Tilly.
Oh,
that's his older sister,
oh.
and they're gonna go to the material plane, I guess.
Is she
According
not
to
dead?
no, she wasn't
Got
there.
out?
No, she's like an adult,
Okay.
Okay.
Does she live here?
Somewhere here.
presumably.
So you
Old enough
want?
to go to the
Is there like a phone book?
So we could have you guys you could do an investigation check real quick.
I just I think I
So whoever would go search the market or ask around for Tilly or something. And would you go yourself or would you send a couple of you or go ask crewmates or something? Who would go look?
Roommates.
I know you guys gotta go.
24.
Pretty
Not
good.
gonna roll.
16. I got a 15.
Okay.
23.
Between the 3 of you, that's enough to be like it would take. There's a couple of you go searching the market, and one of you watches the house, and between the 3 of you, you end up seeing there's a young lady who seems to be an Aarakocra, but able to she's actually like carrying a basket of empty that may have had eggs at one point, and it's replaced with like bread rolls and that sort of thing. But she comes walking back to the house, and you all intercept her.
Hey, about that.
Hey, your family's dead.
So we'll start with that conversation next time,
Yeah.
and then we will, unless you guys tell me something else, I'll plan for you all to be at the normal like proscenium area, like speaker gathering.
I have a request.
Yes.
It has been 2 sessions since we have had combat. And that combat was mech combat, and I think I'm going feral inside. I need some D&D combat.
I
Okay.
can't disagree with
I mean,
I didn't know if we were going to have the showdown at this point. Next session.
it was yeah. So I'm imagining this will be a combat-oriented session next
Okay.
session. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're laying a trap to.
Yes.
I mean, we're not really laying a
I
trap.
finally
Yeah,
felt
we're
how
about
Brayden
to go
felt.
east.
We were playing a campaign,
Sorcerer
and I was
beast
a
is
fighter.
something else.
I put
You
everything
should-
into
We
fighting,
have haste.
and
I should've
nothing
grabbed
outside
this.
of fighting. And we were stuck in a point where there was no combat happening,
Okay.
and I couldn't do anything. And I was like,
All right. Yeah.
"This is how you
Okay.
feel?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like,
Dang.
Okay.
"Oh."
Well, then if if you guys
So my child I made,
I'm just being selfish.
so cute.
You're already-
wonderful. That's great.
Sorry.
Really good. Cool. Are we playing next week or are we playing in 2 weeks? Because you had mentioned wanting to do a gamey thing, but if you're not wanting to, I didn't know if that was
Oh,
when
that
we have
was
time or
that was whenever you like want a week off.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good on Mondays now because I have like yeah. All right. So we'll go back to a weekly unless it's a weird week.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right.